Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and today I'm looking at the full moon, and we have June honey full moon in Capricorn. So this is, a honey recipe down here, honeymoon elixir. So I think I'm going to actually make that later on. So I've got most of the ingredients here, apart from fresh mint leaves for garnish. That's the only thing I don't have. But we just need a cup of warm water, a tablespoon of local raw honey, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a pinch of ground cinnamon, and a small clear quartz crystal. I've got one here. And then it tells you about setting your intentions and what you want to manifest, and all about abundance, because that's what this full moon is all about. Honey full moon in Capricorn is all about abundance. It's Saturday 22nd of June at 02:08. So in a few hours time actually. So the crystals are citrine for prosperity. So I've got some citrine here and here. And then we have amber for ancient wisdom. So if you can see my little amber, there we go. And then clear quartz for the amplification. So I've got that little one for this elixir, and of course I've got my big one to actually charge the elixir with, or the intention with. So that's the honey full moon elixir. These are the correspondences. So it's focusing on abundance, manifestation, gratitude and personal transformation, this one. The intentions there. The animals are bees for community diligence and the fruits of labour. So I've brought out, I'll show you, the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jodie Bergsma. Beautiful deck. It's for animal totems. And so this is the bee card here. So this is going to be my focus card, which is all about community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So that's my altar card, or my focus card for tonight in the early hours of the morning. Also, if you just look at the guidebook for that, it gives a heck of a lot more information. All about bees. They're characterised by communal activity, hard work and diligence. They're pollinators, and they're most useful insect in nature, productive, focused, don't get sidetracked from their goals. And I think that's a key thing for me at the moment, is not to get sidetracked from those things that I'm trying to achieve. So good fortune in business matters. Adopt bee as your personal symbol for a never-ending creation of abundance, which goes along with this June honey full moon energy. Making a beeline to success. Busy as a bee. Anyway, these are the contrary message, or the reverse message, which is included in the book. A full moon, if we go to this page in the Flickering Cauldron Moon Diary, is all about feeling power, because it's a very powerful energy. Again, we've got some correspondences here, but I'm going to stick with the correspondences that for the actual entry on this page. Oh, where we are. This page here. So I'm sticking with those. Although we can see here that we've got clear quartz also for the full moon. So it's about bringing intentions and goals to their peak. Perform rituals and spells related to manifesting desires, whatever they're related to, what area of your life. Release negativity, bad habits and things that no longer serve you. Write down what you want to let go of, and either burn the paper or bury under the moonlight. So it's a good time to charge crystals as well. So those are all the information that I really need from this book in order to do a ritual, a focus, and to gather the ingredients that I want. So now I'm going to do a spread. Now then, I've got a few to choose from, but Dark Fae Tarot, who has a YouTube channel, here, and she's a lovely, lovely person, has actually constructed a tarot spread, which I might try. And it looks beautiful, doesn't it? So it's about taking responsibility, ambitions, an oracle for my highest good, what are my shadow traits, a tool to rewrite old patterns, and an affirmation, which is staying on track. So I'm going to take that as my template. And I'm going to use the deck that I'm using all month, which is Twilight Realm Tarot Fairy, to do part of this spread. I'm going to take 4 cards from this deck first, focusing on the bee energy and the honey energy for this full moon, and asking that first question: where do I need to take responsibility? Bees are so responsible, aren't they? So hard-working. So where do I need to take responsibility? Justice reversed. And I am doing reversals in this deck. I don't normally do reversals, but the guidebook for this deck gives good meanings for reversals as well. So what are my ambitions is the next question. What are my ambitions? I'm getting reversals again. King of Wands. Reversed. Okay. What are my shadow traits? Is the next question I'm going to ask from this deck. What are my shadow traits? Interesting. 3 of Rings, which is like 3 of Pentacles. A tool to rewrite old patterns. A tool to rewrite old patterns. And I've got another reversal, the Queen of Swords reversed. So those are the tarot cards. And then the next thing I'm going to do is use this deck, which is the Moon deck. That's appropriate. I didn't realise there was a bee on the front of there. Okay, so this is the Moon deck by Arona Lee, illustrated by Andrea Kay. And this is the deck that I'm using from today, alongside my Fae deck. And so this one has affirmations on the cards. And this is an oracle for my highest good position. An oracle for my highest good. An oracle for my highest good. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. Okay, from the guidebook, integration is just as important as learning. When we filled our basket to the brim, we need to pause from taking more in so that we can digest all that we've gathered. You're incredibly resourceful with a deep well of insight and knowledge to share. Now's your time to embody the abundance you've harvested and put what you know into action in your own life and in your offerings to the world. Step back and acknowledge your teachers. Integrate what's been passed on to you and share your growth with others. This can take many forms. If you feel like you're not ready yet, know that you do indeed have something special to share and you can make a positive impact with all that you already are. Now is the time. Okay, now's the time to get busy, isn't it? Oh, first position, where do I need to take responsibility? And I've got justice reversed. Don't need to worry about what others or what society think about my goals, my path, and not have right versus wrong opinions. Not let that energy influence what I'm doing. With the King of Wands, I do need to accept my limitations because this is a reversed position, and this is, oh, what are my ambitions? And maybe my ambitions at the moment are a little bit far-reaching, so maybe I need to bring it back a little bit, come back a little bit, and not try and take on things I'm not qualified to handle yet. But this Three of Rings, it talks about hard work, doesn't it? And cooperation. But yeah, just hammering away at these beautiful rocks here to make something gorgeous, and just keep working hard. This is one of my shadow traits. So yeah, put the hard work in, because maybe I'm slacking off a little bit, which is probably true. And then a tool to rewrite old patterns. So what was my old patterns? Solitude, I think. I am quite a solitary person. So, you know, we have cooperation here, don't we, with others in the three, because this is the Three of Pentacles, which, you know, it talks about group work. And so maybe I've been too solitary and single-minded, and that's probably led to some frustration, which is probably true, actually. So yeah, so it's time here to integrate what I've learnt so far, know my limitations, don't worry about what other people think about my path, put the hard work in, and yeah, open up to others' viewpoints. And the affirmation, staying on track, what should we use for that? Staying on track. I'm just looking around to see what deck to use. I think I'll use the Ehrenberg Tarot because it focuses in on aspects of the tarot. You know, it focuses right in, doesn't it? But I'm going to have to really shuffle this because it's in order. So yeah, I'll just shuffle this off camera and then I'll draw a card. Okay, so I've shuffled it a few times. Let's see what we get for our affirmation of staying on track. Hard work again. That's interesting, isn't it? That's a very, very much a hard work card. Is paying attention to the details. It might seem quite tedious, but attention to detail is my affirmation for staying on track. Definitely. Okay, so that's the tarot spread. Then the last thing I want to share is actually from this Everyday Witch Oracle, which I've had for some time actually. And I pulled a card this morning and I thought it was really apt. It was this one. Make a move. Now, this deck tells me off all the time. Every time I pull a card, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being told off by this deck. But what I found for this card is very interesting. Let's find it. Ritual to do on the full moon. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of this deck, the Everyday Witch Oracle, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and then one I just bought, this one here, which is familiar. So they're all by the same people. So look out for that, because that's coming very, very soon. However, for now, yeah, I was going to look at all those three decks together because I thought that might be fun. But for now, this is to do with water. I might have guessed because they're like playing in the water here. Show you what I found in here, which I thought was brilliant and something I'm actually going to do. So we have like all about what that card means, the action, the divination, and the magic. And it's the magic part that I wanted to share here because I thought it might be something you'd like to do as well for the full moon. So it's talking about if you want to move forward but feeling stuck, and using the power of water to help you to get moving again. So you fill a shallow bowl halfway with water, light a blue or white candle and face the west. And this is a good one to do on the full moon. So gaze at the light on the water and think about how the moon goes through its changing phases every month, from dark to full and back again to dark, waxing and waning with the rhythm of the universe. Then think about your life and what you want to achieve. Put your fingers lightly into the water, swirl it around in a clockwise direction and say, "Power of water, help me to become less stuck and more fluid. Help me to grow in energy every day, moving purposefully toward my goals. Drawing on your power and the power of the moon. Help me to move forward in any and all positive ways. So mote it be." Then flick the water on your fingers in the general direction of the moon and gaze at the movement of the water in the bowl until you're ready to rejoin the world. So that might be something you'd like to do too. So that's what I'm doing for the full moon in June, the honeymoon, the full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so I hope you enjoy your full moon rituals, and until my next video, thank you so much for watching.